Alright, so we're back into another Dragon Ball Super card game video. This one is the finals. Yeah, we did another untapped tourney slash tournament slash whatever you want to call it for the Discord. And if you've been missing out, and if you're tired of seeing Judgemanny in the finals, please join the Discord. Join the tournaments. This one was what, $5, and the first place winner gets a magnificent box. So if anything, I would love to have more and more people join up into the untapped tournaments. I'm trying to get them more regular as well. Most likely going to be doing them bi-weekly. There you go. And yeah, I mean, there's different prizes or different pricing I can probably think of, or I can start giving out Stay Zero mats as well, like I did before. But right now, I definitely want to, you know, pull everybody's money together, technically, in order to, you know, go ahead and just use that money for new products, so people just aren't spending so much money to buy complete sets and things like that. This one was an 8-man, and if I take a look, let me take a look and see if there are, if I can take a look and see if let me see if I can kind of remember what everybody was playing as we play, or as we have Judgemanny with mono red Pan, and then of course Porunga ramp with KrisKirk. This one's interesting. Like, if he can't aggro him down, just like with any other Shenron leader, he's gonna go ahead and take the game. But with Chris going first, you know, Judge is already at a disadvantage. He went ahead and discarded the Super Dragon Ball, so that's interesting. Didn't want to go ahead and tap out for 2. I think it's okay if you're main boarding Xeno button, which obviously we can see that, but at the same time I can understand the thought process. For this one was originally the Nationals prep tourney, and let me see what these people were playing. So Ispira was playing blue yellow Janemba, I want to say. Tamarin GAG was playing Demigra, as we have Judgemanny playing out the 20k critical Trunks. No response on Chris's part. Let me see, what was he playing? Oh, I think he was playing actually Goku Black. It was a blue-green Goku Black. Tamer AG. Tamer or Tamer? Chuck was playing some janky version of Shenron Gogeta. Zerker was playing, let's take a look. Was playing, I think he was playing Demigra, I want to say. As we go ahead and pass turn and go into Chris's turn. Come on, Mark, you're better than this. DBS Dex is not loading. Let me make sure. Well, wow, look at that. I do believe Swim was playing Veggies, Broly Veggies. Chaos was playing... Oh, he was playing Demigra. Chaos was playing Demigra. I can't load Zerkers, but I think he was playing Hurrigan. I want to say he was playing Hurrigan. I might be a little wrong on that one. Let's see. Okay, Zerker was playing Hurrigan. Definitely, it was blue-green. And then we had blue-green for Tamer AG. That was with the Zamasu. Blue-green Zamasu. As we have the Jaco's charge. Gonna be pretty useless in this matchup, I would say. Unless he aggressively uses the double shot, which I doubt he will. He is running it, but I doubt he will actually make or use that one. Yeah, well, the DBS Dex link is not working. It's all right though. We had a pretty good field, I would say. You know, I don't think we had anything too crazy, but I will say that we had a good amount of decks that looked good. And nothing, you know, super off meta, but I would say most of this is pretty on point within the current format. As we go ahead and objection, turn 2, which is interesting. Personally, when I go this route, I would definitely opt in to take whatever damage he takes or gives me and use the Super Dragon Ball. But that's just me. That's just my playstyle. I like using the Super Dragon Ball, and then turn 3, go ahead and ramp up into 4, and then and that way I can see more cards and have more cards into the drop. Because now he did drop the 1-star ball, or the Super Dragon Ball with the 1-star ball, and there's no targets for world peace. This being game 1. You kind of want to go ahead and have some targets. And now he has to go ahead and combo out with one of his targets. Oh, okay, Senzu Bean. So I don't recommend using Senzu Bean here either, because now you have to combo whatever else you got. And now your hand size is kind of dwindling with only 5 life. So Judgemanny playing out another intensifying Power Trunks. Trying to go ahead and awaken this turn, maybe, who knows? Setting up for a Fearless Pan or chain attack into Fearless Pan type thing going on here. I think since he does run the 4-star ball, he does run the Familiar Bond. So he's probably gonna go ahead and combo with the leader as well, as Kris is coming out the Gogeta. Like I said, if he kept with the Super Dragon Ball and kept the Zeno button, might be a little bit better. But it's hard to say what the what his hand was looking like as far as that thought process goes. Over comboing here, which is not a good look, but he probably doesn't have any other choice. Judgemanny setting up for the next turn for Familiar Bonds, no doubt. 4 cards in hand. I think he has 1 or 2 balls left. Yeah, this is 5 right here. So we're probably gonna go ahead and charge something useless. Thankfully, he's gonna be at 4, and with only 1 open energy, he's not gonna have to worry about denial. So he can go ahead and Whis, or he can go ahead and Shenron. And that is the upside of objectioning turn 2. But the downside is you're technically going even, if not neg, and you definitely want to go ahead and plus and keep your hand as high as possible so you can defend until the kill turn. But charging the Whis, I don't know about that, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Hopefully no more in life. I don't think so. He picked out 1 out of life, and I would imagine with the draw, I don't think that's supposed to happen. There he goes. Put it right back. That's good. Go ahead and, well, it doesn't, I mean, technically it doesn't even matter because he's going to draw that card anyway with the Dragon Balls, but it's going to be easy fix doing that. So he had 1 left. Okay, let's double check. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Always rough to turn 4 or turn 3 awakening. It's quite alright though. See what else we got. So we're probably gonna go ahead and see a hard cast of World Peace if he does have it in his hand into the Shenron, untap 2, draw 1, awaken, get the World Peace back, and then kind of go from there. But he might objection again. Oh wow. Curious to see his hand. I don't know if he dropped down a World Peace at all, which again, another reason why you absolutely want to go ahead and use the Super Dragon Ball whenever you can, even against aggro like this. Because Pan, like if this was Demigra or something else that can build up a board pretty quickly, like Apes or Universe 6, it's definitely better to go ahead and draw those cards. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like I think the better play was to hardcast the World Peace. Unless he has something else like Gogeta 5-drop. If he has a Gogeta 5-drop and untap and then tap out, returning those 2, that would be really good. I think that would be a good play, and I can agree with that. But I think again, just to plus as much as you can, and to have the hand advantage, I think the better play was to hardcast the World Peace into Shenron, untap 2, and then objection. So that way you can see another card. But I think the Goji to 5 drop is coming down. We're gonna go ahead and draw 2 cards. He might swing here as well, taking 5 to 3. Take that advantage away, because if he does draw into another Trunks or something of that nature, be a little bit better. Or it would make sense. So he's tapped out here, which you know, hopefully he has a game plan for that. But we'll kind of go from there. But again, if he swings here, it might be pretty good, because now, yeah, he's gonna go ahead and swing here, because now the turn that he does KO Kin, he's gonna be at 3, so he is definitely gonna be in kill range. So we're at 5 energy here, gonna be at 6 next turn. Very possible that he has or will draw into the 6 drop Trunks, in which we can ramp 1 more, go to 7, and then ultimate. That'd be perfect. With the Shenron on board, it's gonna be even better, because he'll always have that draw, that extra draw, just in case he has nothing else. But Manny's gonna have to make something happen here. It's a little tough because, you know, let me get this out the way. 3 energy is not too much, but it is doable. I've done a lot of things in Pan with 3 energy. Red-green is probably the best for that, but Mono Red can do a lot with Familiar Bonds, Chain Attack, etc. You definitely wanted those Trunksai on board. I would imagine he's gonna go ahead and combo out something, so that way you can Familiar Bond something out. Here's that Zeno button, untapping 5. I don't know when this is gonna be up, but it might be up by the time the ban list comes out. Who knows? Will Zeno button be on that? That's a goddamn good question. Pass turn. Is that right? Huh. Okay. So no combo, no nothing else. I don't know if I agree with that, but I'm sure Manny has a plan here. Or his hand is trash. Probably go with the latter. I don't know. I don't know. But hopefully we see an objection or a Whis here. Okay, he's gonna go ahead and draw. No big deal, right? Okay. Now what? I think they're both... I think he's stunned. You might go ahead and give Gogeta the crit in 5k. If he wants to be saucy with it, he can go ahead and reanimate a super combo. I forgot what super combo is called, or were called. Alright, so he's at 30k double strike critical. That's a big boy. I would imagine that Judge has a couple negates in hand. Kris with his change turn phase to combat, very, very... Okay, no negates. All right. Whoa. All right then. If I was Kris here, I would go ahead and combo at least. Here comes the combo. Here's the KO Kin. Did not have one in the drop before. Now he does. He's looking at 40,000 critical double strike. Now, what else do we have? Nothing. I suppose Judge, if he has like 3 double shots. Alright, he does not. He critted out 2 Topo, which is rough. Because that would be very good to have. What a great card in Pan. Pitch a card for a familiar bonds target. You stop their turn or else they super neg. And I think this is pretty good. Hopefully Chris, as he is GMT time, I want to say he's definitely across the border. And he passed turn. Okay, now Manny has to win this turn. Let's go and see what we have. And so we drew return, then charge the chain attack. I don't think he plays Zeno in this build. He might be playing it in the side. I can always check. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's DBS Dex, which isn't loading, which is great. Never mind. Go ahead and get all this out the way. Alright, here's another chain attack, most likely. Gonna find out if he Zenos or not. Which is probably not the best choice, because no matter what, he has his ultimate. Okay, into the Fearless Pan, alright. He has his ultimate. He has the KO cannon in the drop. Pan does lose the double strike here, but I don't think Manny is very much concerned with that. Here comes another Fearless Pan, most likely. Set up for next turn, and hopefully not die. That's what it's about. Not dying in this game, right? Only one ball, but no big deal. Still a plus. Now we're gonna go ahead and give the Fearless Pan double along with the leader. And another draw. Looking pretty good right now, and all that Chris needs to do is not die. He can definitely go down to maybe 3 and be okay. So maybe one of these double strikes would be good. It'll probably be beneficial to Manny not to go to, or not to swing with the Fearless Pans. Only 25 double strike. I don't know if I agree with that either. You guys are doing some questionable things. I want to go at least 35. Because he has a lot of 10Ks in hand, and an easy 5K right after that would be good. Maybe not even that. He could take these two and then negate the next. If I was him, I'd probably do that. Swing with the Fearless Pan. That's interesting. Probably going to go ahead and negate here. Hopefully. Thinking. No negate. Oh my. I don't know about that many. This is your chance to go ahead and combo. There's that Trunks I was talking about. He must have picked it off life. If I was him, I would have used that pretty quickly last turn. I think comboing off the Shenron here would probably be a better idea instead of over comboing. And the reason for that is because you really just don't need it at this point. As soon as you go ahead and use KO Ken the next turn, doesn't matter if he has 1 or 2 life, he's gonna go ahead and take that. What's more important is that he has life. And now we go to game 2. Because he's gonna go ahead and use the KO Ken. And there's no point of drawing it out if there's no need for it. So makes sense. Let's go ahead and set up for game 2 and cut right to it. Alright, we're right back into the next round. Judgemanny going first, playing the same Kaba. Really strong play here. If I was Chris, I was really about to say Kirk, but I guess this is the same, right? I would go ahead and opt out, not, well, you know, I would, if he doesn't have any balls in life, I would go ahead and 1-star ball here. it would help for his Familiar Bonds target, but he's gonna combo it anyway. So you rather neg him 1 and take the chance. That's just me. And then take the 2. Honestly, I think that would be good, because this is a 1-star ball has always been a really strong turn 2 play, or second, or off the play, right? That's mainly because you plus they neg and you set up for whatever you need after. Technically you're going even, but I hate discussing ratios, but whatever, I guess. So got the 1-star and Dragon Bull. Looking pretty good, looking pretty strong so far. Only 1 in life, hopefully. Who knows? Go ahead. We're gonna go with Dragon Ball. We're gonna Dragon Ball again. Draw that nasty 2. Only speak to imagination, in which if Objection and a few other cards like Gogeta gets hit, is Shenron and as well as Porunga ever gonna get some viability, or stay viable, I suppose? And I think yes, and the reason for that is because you know, the leaders itself are really strong. Being able to, like, World Peace is probably the first thing to really take a look at, because any leader can use it. And then the leaders, because really the leaders are still very, very strong. Being able to do really any free wish, or any wish desire card, whatever you want to call it, for free is very strong. The other part of it is that both ultimates are really good. If you are at the same energy as designed, and you drop down a, I don't know, 5-drop Kefla or something, and then you ultimate out with the Porunga effect, now you have 4 attacks, 4 draws, and a lot of pressure to end the game, right? You can still kind of go around what you need, or go around the bans and stuff like that. Really, if they hit World Peace, that's fine. If they hit the leaders, that'll be something a little bit different. I think within the leaders, it should kind of stay. The other part of it is that the starter deck Shenron, OG Shenron, is still really, really good. Giving anything triple attack is incredibly strong. Like the Zeno Maintenance deck that I posted probably last week or within the last week from Nets, didn't really use Objection, didn't really use World Peace. It just, you know, got out the boss monster. It used the secret, and it used the 7-drop Rebrienne, and that really doesn't require anything as far as any of the ramp stuff. I think the ramp stuff really affects any other deck other than Shenron. Shenron, and as well as Porunga, just sort of ensures the win. As other decks, like the main deck, you have to play an engine, you have to sort of plan it out and not be bad, I guess. Opting into Objection on turn 3 again, which is alright. No Crisis Crusher, no striving to be the best. Which both are pretty strong against Manny's deck. But we'll see if that changes. And then we have probably turn 4 Super Dragon Ball, and then we World Peace out this Shenron, which if Judgemanny is holding on to Nile, then that'll be pretty good. As Chris decides what to charge. So we charge the 5-drop Gogeta, and then we're going to pass it over to Judgemanny. Charging the super combo again, not really recommended, but I would imagine all of his cards are better than that. Well, better to play than to charge, I guess. So we're seeing the bean here. Down to 4. Got another Dragon Ball, I suppose. I completely missed that one. Calming out the Victory Strike. That was an over combo right there, boys. needed to see the bean or use the bean first to not tap out, so I can understand that. I'm gonna go ahead and pass to Kris. I guess he just swung just to bait it out. I'm really trying to understand what Manny's hand is looking like, but probably nothing good. I think that's the downside of Pan. Pan is really good when you have the right hand. Maybe even centering around things that plus you every single turn, but if you don't see those things, or if you just don't do it, and both of them are charging super combos, so that's great. Then you sort of just kind of sit there until the cards in your hand sort of work with what you got. I think that's why maining 4 Digging Deep is really important, because on turn 4, if we did have that here, he would be awakened and he can do a lot more things. I think the other part of it is, you know, I think if you switch over, you know, other than the double shots and a couple other things like the anniversary box trunks, you can probably switch over to Baby with the same build and be aggro and be just fine. You have the self-awakening, you have a drawing, guaranteed draw every single turn, and then you have all the minus effects, which is just completely strong. I think people are really gravitating towards the Baby chain because it is really good. We technically now have more support in set 8 as well coming up, but I think Baby is flexible enough to sort of you know, do what you need to do as a red aggro deck. As we go ahead and pitch the World Peace and Kaioken, 2 perfect targets for this. And now his hand is a little bit better. I think the other part of it is maybe even the video game Gogeta. A lot of people are behind that leader. I personally like it. I don't really play it frequently. He's sort of underwhelming, but he's not bad. You know, minus 10k on the backside, you get to be 15k and double strike on the backside. It's really good. Great for pressure. Great just overall as a red leader. And not awakening here. Nani. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Missing 1 ball. That's a bummer. Gives Manny another chance to swing the tempo here. Alright, so we're comboing out of that 15 double strike, or charging the topo, it looks like. And I'm guessing Manny has not seen a Digging Deep just yet. I highly doubt he doesn't play it either. Simply because it's just one of the best cards in Pan. Because if you set up 2 Digging Deeps, which is my favorite thing, which he is not, he's going to go ahead and opt into Zenoing. So he does play it. I think he does play it for Shenron. And why are all of these images popping up when my mouse is not even over it? So went ahead and got and drew 6. Kris will draw 5. I don't think Zeno is that effective against a Wish deck. It does do a good amount in order to disrupt their current field, which he didn't really have one. I think in Porunga, as long as they ramp as much as they need to, they should be okay. Just a single 20, okay. Going for the super. And then a over combo looks like. Another Gogeta. Okay. Swinging to Delita. Went for the 10. And then the Tau. I don't know why he has Tau there. I'll be real. Because he has to pay 2 for it, and... Oh, for the Topo. Well, I don't think he's going to be playing Topo simply because... you know, Porunga doesn't attack. It's an interesting tech. I love it. But you know. I mean, I played it in my Domingo deck. So... You know. I'm gonna get the last Dragon Ball out of the deck. And then draw 1. I'm gonna go ahead and flip and get the world piece. There it is. I think if he has a Gogeta in the drop, which he does not, he has one in the energy, it would be a good time to use it, but Judgemanny definitely is in the better seat here as far as tempo. So what else we got? Just chilling to see what else we have. Don't make me sing, guys. There we go. Deciding to play Objection. Okay, so going into unexpected turn, another sideboard card, which again, not sure if it's the best. I can understand it, definitely. Comes the world piece for free. Don't know what he has in the drop. Shenron. Okay then, let's go ahead and draw. Probably doesn't even need to uptap 2. You can probably just be safe in, you know, like I said, getting it. Okay, we're gonna try. You're gonna untap 2. All right. Like I said, getting a super combo probably wouldn't be the worst idea. The hand size is low. You're at 4 up in energy, and if you pass here, then yep, it was a better idea to go ahead and get the super combo. But hopefully he sees this and does a little bit better. Here comes a 20k critical, taking a life. Judgemanny ready to go. I don't think he plays Champa, but you can always combo up, which he's not. Kids, always remember to match. Matching means 10k or... Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and take it. Well, in any other case, definitely match. Go to 25. Make it harder for them. Guarantee your damage. Man, he's stunned at the fact that he did take that damage. As we're just waiting for something to happen. Gonna go ahead and awaken here. Probably deciding if he wanted to awaken or not. What is his hand for this to happen is what I'm really thinking. I think the me realizing that I'm not streaming this, I can definitely go ahead and look at their hands. But that's alright. I think it'd be a little too late if he doesn't end it here. He does not have 8 in drop for the foo, or few, he only has 1. Gonna go ahead and chain attack into what is the real question. There's the digging deep. That's what we need to see. Okay. So probably go ahead and opt into taking 2 life here. I would imagine Chris's hand, because he comboed off the Shenron, was not the greatest. If he takes 2 life here and draws into a Fearless Pan, that's probably going to be a nice little GG game 3. Also, the other thing is that untap doesn't really show hands correctly. So it's a little bit difficult. Alright, here's the negate. There you go. Probably best to do that. Now hopefully he has another one for the Zeno. I think sighting in a couple more negates for aggro matchups like this is really good. But we will see. Okay. Now what? Okay, the Kabu. Cool, cool. I just noticed that Manny took 1 life, not 2. I think 2 is a little bit better because if he does get KOK next turn or Gogeta, doesn't really matter if you're at 2 or 3. You see 1 extra card and gives you another option. But it looks like since he didn't negate here, it doesn't really matter. He's gonna go ahead and dump hand. And we're probably gonna go ahead and go game 3. This time I'm going to ask for hands. Because now I don't have to guess. Yeah, I think this is the good old GG. No re. Well, technically re. There's that cool 40 double. Yep, there's game 3. Alrighty, let's take a break. And then we go to game 3. Alright, back into game 3. Started off with a couple balls, that's pretty good. Judgemanny's hand looking pretty good depending on what he does. Double Fearless Pan sounds pretty good if he actually draws into a Familiar Bonds. I think he should opt into or choose to charge the big boy Vegeta 5-drop. As we go ahead and draw a couple cards. I don't think 1 starring is the best choice here. Excuse me, but he's gonna go ahead and do it anyway. I would imagine, okay, opting into dropping the Super Dragon Ball, but okay. The reason why I say that is because, again, the 1-star ball helps more than it hurts, as he just dropped the Fearless Pan as a Familiar Bonds target. I think the better play was to just use Dragon Radar, draw 2. Keep your hand as high as possible in order to actually, you know, not die. I mean, that's the thing. I don't agree with you know, taking that crit there. Hopefully next turn, unless he draws into something better. again, I don't see the Fearless Pan charge here. Again, you don't need you don't need Vegeta, you don't need Topo in this matchup. So it's best to go ahead and just charge those and use Fearless Pan for later. But now we're gonna see what happens as we take balls from life. Another reason to keep your hand as high as possible. Alright, you're only gonna draw 2, and he doesn't have an objection, so he can't use the 2 energy that he has here other than to combo. And you know, probably a little bit better to. I mean, it's just the thing about it is that Shenron just keeps a huge hand at times, and you really want to keep that advantage over your opponent. And yes, you might get chain Zenoed. Yes, that's okay. But if you keep your life as high as possible, then that'd be the best bet. The other part of it is that you always want to take out the balls that you can use out of your life. He's gonna go ahead and draw 2 here instead. Not the worst decision. So making up for the last turn. But again, he doesn't have a way to drop the world peace now as well. So now he's gonna have to sort of just keep that in hand. Go ahead and draw 4 here. Got another bean, that's pretty good. Still wondering, oh, hello? Still wondering why he doesn't have Crisis or Striving. 2 very, very good options in order to, you know, mitigate some aggro, especially Judgemanny's deck. So I believe he is off 1 ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Off by 1 ball again. Stop charging the super combos, Manny. Christ. Okay, I mean, that's fine. There you go. Offensively use the double shot, please. That looks good to me. On Chris's end, he's probably gonna go ahead and bean, super combo, and then put down the 4-drop. Or use or put the Kaioken, which is probably a better idea, and then the 4-drop. You are at 45 or 25. There you go. Now we got it. Man, he's gonna go ahead and draw for this one into a Familiar Bonds. Looking pretty good for next turn. Would be even better if you did not charge the super combo. Come on, Manny. Alrighty. Swing into leader. Oh, another option for aggro, if Chris is watching this, would be the, oh, looking even better now. Would be the Porunga. Because now at 3 energy, you can go ahead and wipe his board. But we'll see what happens. He'll awaken next turn, he'll have a beat in hand. I don't think the priority is to objection and neg even more cards in hand. But this is showing the importance of using the Super Dragon Ball instead. I don't think he should... Oh, okay. I thought he was going to come out the digging deep. So on Manny's end, looking pretty good. Simply because his hand is really set up for the... I am just so tilted of seeing that super combo in charge. Or in energy. Oh man. Because the next turn could be really wild. Come on, just charge the Vegeta, man. Just charge the Vegeta, you're not gonna use it. So if he goes charge Vegeta, draw 1, could be anything. We know the super combo, right? I think the best play here is to tap 2 for the Intensifier Power Trunks, right? And chain attack into digging deep, draw 1. You tap 2 energy. You swing with Digging Deep for 1. He's going to be at 20, and if he beans, then that's okay. You don't have the combo out. He just has to waste another card after that. And then you can understand where, if he has a BA and he charges it. I just realized that. Oh boy. And then we have the Fearless Pain in the drop, right? So he's going to go ahead and wake it, untap 2, do the Familiar Bonds, give everything double, swing with this with double strike critical 20k, and then it's a 25. You have 2 balls in hand and a super combo. You want to make sure that one goes through. And then you just pick at them from there. You can swing with Fearless Pan, use the 2 balls if you want to, go to 25 or 20, whatever you want to do. And then from there, just take him down to 3-2. It's looking really favorable for Manny, but if he sequences it right, then he should be good. And he passes. Does he want to awaken? Because that would be extremely valuable here. Maybe use a Draken Radar. I guess we'll just go and verify that. Passing? Okay, I guess. And his hand got better. I'm sure he passed it. I don't know. He could have just tried to awaken and then pass. I just want to go ahead and verify that. Okay, not doing what I was saying before. Again, the reason why you want to do that is because you want to see cards before attacking with anything else. Swinging with the Vegeta. Interesting. You guys play the game different than I, that is for sure. Dark Power, probably looking for that before. Alrighty, so he's gonna go ahead and get the Familiar Bonds out. Into the Digging Deep. Oh, played right into the unexpected turn. I guess this is another reason why Manny may be swinging with everything else before he actually summons something, which is understandable. Okay, he did remember that it does go to warp, not drop. And then Vegeta does go into, let's just make sure. Oh yeah, needs 2 or more. There you go. So, basically what he could do now is on counter window 2, he can use Unexpected Turn if he Familiar Bonds out something. But he does not meet the requirements for 2 or more on the field. Having 3, 2 or more costs, that is. Yeah, that is completely fine. I don't see why he's thinking that, because it's not illegal play. This is incorrect. No, you don't do that. You don't do that. You can't just activate. Well, technically you can activate certain cards, but it does. It needs to meet the requirements first. Not sure who judged that, but I'm definitely ruling that for that. Okay, okay. Comes the negate. Of course needs some ruling here. Let me go ahead and do that real quick. For unexpected turn. Whoa! Card QA. Here we go. As Judgemanny is going in. Unexpected turn. Unexpected turn. Wow. Okay, maybe not. That's one that I have to make in a whatchamacallit, a video, that's for sure. I do not know why Judgemanny chose to pass here. I can understand it, I guess, because of unexpected turn, but you can actually go ahead and just combo out whatever you need. But I guess I understand it since he knows that it's in his hand. Charging the bean, probably not the best idea. You can probably charge a world peace and be okay. If he does go ahead and use Dragon Radar, I hope he uses a Dragon Ball and as well as a Super Dragon Ball. Super Dragon Ball. There you go. Looking good now. I actually think that the official Facebook page has it for Unexpected Turn. Apparently it's not on the Q&A. Let's see. No, not there. There you go. Let's see. Let me check. Let me find this real quick as he draws these cards. Okay, I think I may have found it. Maybe not. Let's see. Can I search within the group? Is that better? There you go. Excuse me. Okay. Roll placing out the Shenron that will now die due to the Vegeta. Judgemanny pretty much can't summon anything now because of the unexpected turn, but at the very least he'll just lose the 1-drops. He won't lose anything else. Okay. Well, he does have Xeno button. Guess I can understand that. Judgemanny looks like he's going to take this one, though, just based on hand per hand. Excuse me. And, yeah, doesn't look too pretty right now. But we will see. Anything can happen. I do not like how he charged 2 beans. About the same thing as charging the super combo for Manny, I guess. He's probably going to go ahead and swing with everything that he has right now, or that he does want to swing with before he casts or plays something, because it will get unexpected turn to do. Here's that Zena button. The bean's gonna help, but man, doesn't look pretty. I think the real option here is probably I don't know. He probably has to draw into Victory Strike. Man, you gotta go ahead and combo up a little bit here. Should not be afraid to combo more than this, though. You definitely want to get him down to 2. But we'll see. There's a super combo. Just as I said it, Mr. Victory Strike has appeared. Let's see what happens here. But now he has to deal with a 20k Porunga. Sadly, Chris's hand does not look great. Judgemanny can easily go to 30 here, or 29. Such a weird number. Not really advantageous for Manny, that's for sure. If I was him, I would go ahead and swing with the Digging Deep next. Take 1 life, restand, do it again. Then you do lose out on the Trunkses, but I would also choose to go ahead and swing with the leader and combo the Trunkses off. Go to 25 or 30. And then be on your merry way. Because whatever he does play next, he's going to expect a turn no matter what. There goes the Digging Deep. Okay. Goes the Clean 30. Deluge of Power. Probably a 2 of, I want to say. Pretty strong card. And it is a Trunks TT. Pretty nifty. Not a 15k though. Kind of a bummer. If it was, it would be nice. There's the Whis. Trying to make him play something. But again, if Manny has an intellectual power, he will go ahead and combo off those Trunkses, which looks like he is. The next step is to go ahead and use the Bardock. And then, I mean, he can prevent that 1 attack, but he then now has 3 other options. There it is. Free energy is always better energy. Oh, nope. There's the unexpected turn. This one does work because he does have 3. Oh, no, he's gonna opt in and say no. Doesn't matter. Like he either uses or he doesn't. If he doesn't see the 2 cards, it'd be better. Man, he should have gave him a response window, but it's quite alright. He does get that 1 draw. Well, he actually doesn't get the draw if he does play the unexpected turn. So he loses out on seeing 3 cards, so I would imagine Kris needs to go ahead and respond here. And he doesn't. Here goes Zeno. And we're gonna go ahead and swing all in. And we're probably gonna go ahead and call this a day. With Judgemanny taking another untapped tourney. Because he has at least 70 just by looking at it. Little did he know, he plays combination attack. JK, he doesn't. Saving the chain attack and digging deep. I highly doubt that you need to do that, but look at that, right on the money, 70. Well, you know you don't have it in your hand. Quit playing. Well, guys, hopefully this was pretty helpful in the matchup or understanding matchups and things like that. I definitely want to go ahead and do more of these again on a bi-weekly basis. Please join the Discord, get into the conversation, mess around with us, have some jokes, post some memes, you know, that all of that. Get some tournaments in here because a lot of people just don't have the luxury of going to locals, and that's what I'm trying to fix here. But that is it, guys. Judgemanny wins this one and the magnificent box. Easy for me to ship, that is for sure. If anything, thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Later.